What is up, YouTube? That's here. I'm back playing more Pokemon VGC 2022 Series 12 battles. We're back with another Patreon submitted rental team. This is submitted by Ariel Rose, and it features Frosmoth. It features Magic Powder, Brutal Swing, Hatterene. This is actually a team I fought against on my way back to Master Ball on my main account. It gave me the business, so I was super happy to see, this team in my submission box, as well as like a full run through of how they created the team with one of their friends, all the different flow charts, all the EV spreads. Really well made posts that you guys can actually check out on Patreon. You guys can also submit your own teams if you guys want to see me make a video like this where I use your team, provide any feedback, and just generally tell you how cool your teams are. This is the place to do it on Patreon. Link to it in the description of this video if you want to check it out. We already used Jack's team that featured the Regidrago. This is Ariel's team right here. And you can kind of see, it features, Calyrex, Frosmoth. I got top 500 on the showdown ladder, and they built it with their friend, they said. And I think their friend is the one that beat me with the team when I was going back to Master Ball with it. I really, completely fell for it, because the way this team works is you think the Hatterene is going to be, big max Hatterene, set Trick Room, do all that stuff. And then it's just an enabler. It has Brutal Swing, it has Magic Powder, which turns the target into Psychic type, which means not only does it take away it makes them take super effective damage if you want to use Dark Attacks or Bug Attacks into it, which you can use with Frosmoth or Rillaboom. It also takes away their stab, so it's actually really cool. Full Pokebase is up there. They have the full team building process here. Everything. You read this whole write-up that they wrote, which is absolutely amazing. I read through this, and I was able to play the team in the couple warm-up games I played absolutely perfectly. Holy moly, this team is really good. Basically, after reading their full write-up, right, which is going to teach you everything you need to know how to play the team, as well as show a bunch of replays. You're going to know everything you need to know, but it basically just boils down to this. When you're reading in the team preview, if they have a bunch of AoE attacks, like Astral Barrage, Glacial Lance, Water Spout, stuff like that, you want to lead Frosmoth Hatterene. That way you can wide guard out those moves, get up your Trick Room safe with your Sash Hat, and you're good to go. From there, you can then go for Magic Powders, Dynamax your Frosmoth, pop off, do all the cool stuff. The only situation where you don't want to go Hatterene is if they have fake out users, and the Rillaboom actually has a ton of speed investments, so it can fake out other fast Insins, fake out other fake out users first, so you can just go fake out Trick Room there, and then go for a U-turn into whatever mons you want. Also, Incineroar is just a secondary mon to supplement the later game fake out users. You can sometimes use Incin instead of Rilla, but I really do think that Rilla is better because it has that guaranteed speed. In every single team that has Incin, they should probably be bringing Incin to beat this, because Incin's good versus Cali, Incin's good versus Frosmoth Rilla, and Incin can go for parting shots to switch out our Hatterene. So we always know if they have Incin, they're probably going to want to do it. So if they have that Incin, you should probably bring your Rilla and your Hat. Another small thing that I kind of noticed in my warm-up games with this team was that Kyogre is really good, but if they have a Rilla in their team at all, because we don't have any real sort of terrain control, there's not really that many things we can actually do to get in Kyogre safely. So in those situations, I opt to go with Frosmoth instead of Kyogre if I'm going with a Rillaboom, Hatterene, Cali lead. That way also Frosmoth can be used to check the Rilla and stuff like that. But that's the only real things that I noticed when I was playing my warm-up games. And I cannot wait to take this on to the actual serious higher part of the ladder and see what I can get done, because I think this team is absolutely amazing. And yeah, wish me luck. We're going to hop into some games and hopefully we get some big wins. Here we go. Is that the Galarian Stunfisk? Is that what that thing is? I think that's what that is. Okay, and Salamence. Huh. Okay, does that thing get Wide Guard? No way. I know Zenta gets Wide Guard, so I gotta watch out for that. I'm still gonna probably go Hat. If I remember from how this team said it should be played, you want to really lead Rilla Hat a lot of the time, unless they have huge AoE moves Astral Barrages or Water Spouts. So when they have those, you want to lead with the Frosmoth. But in any other situations where they have other fake out users, we want to go with this fast Rillaboom to guarantee our Trick Room. And then we can go for a Magic Powder, big U-turn, bring in things like the Cali and the Ogre in the back to clean up. I don't even know if I want Kyogre here though, because it's just an auto loss to Rilla, and I don't really have that many. Rilla versus Rilla is okay. Cali versus Rilla is good, but it's going to be intimidated a million times. I think I'm going to bring the Moth over the Ogre because it's such a good matchup versus things like the Salamence and their Rillaboom. Plus, we're probably going to be setting max hail with Cali Isoar. Blizzards get 100% accuracy, so I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Here we go. I'm so excited to actually test this team. I think this is a really cool team that we're using today. And actually, I did lose a game to this when I was getting back to Master Ball. I don't know if the person who sent in the team, or their friend that made it was the person that beat me. It was a person named Gilgamesh. I think someone said they were a top 8 EUIC. And I remember just thinking this was like the coolest team ever. So I'm super happy to actually be able to play a few games with it too. So let's see. What are we going up against on the first turn? Fake outs or restricteds? Zenta and Palkia. Okay, that's fine. Let's trick them up. We just take out the Zenta. Guarantee gets up Trick Room unless they just Trick Room with Palkia. But like, if they Trick Room with Palkia, that's fine. Because like, what would I even do there? Do I want them to take out my Rilla? Almost. I almost do, actually. So, yeah, we'll just go for the fake out the Zenta, and I'll show you a little bit about the sets and how everything works here. So, fake out there. Now, if you look at this magic powder here, it changes the target to a psychic type. So, this is how we were able to make all of our moves deal tons of damage. We can change that Zenta to a psychic type and come in hot with like a big max hailstorm. We can change a bunch of monster psychic and go for big U-turns or big flutterbys from our Frosmoth. Bunch of really cool stuff here. We're not using this yet. We're just gonna go for Trick Room for now. And if they do KO the Rilla with like a big max Palkia play, I will definitely bring in the Frosmoth and just start popping off super hard. So fake out. Are they Trick Room? No way. You Trick Room versus this. Bulk up Palkia? What the hell? What? I can actually safely say that not once have I ever seen that happen. Alright, so we're gonna have to use Hat to break that Palkia. Like, Hat's gonna have to Magic Powder it. I'm gonna Magic Powder it this turn, actually. And do I even want a U-turn? That's a good question. Like, I don't need to do anything else. Like, if I U-turn and lose him on here, like, if I bring in my Frosmoth, that's bad. And if I come in and bring in the Palkia, it's also not... It's such a hard situation. It's a little bit risky here. Look for the Magic Powder play into Zenta. I think they're going to get the Hat off the board because they're expecting Hat to max here. You got to remember, just because we know our sets, that doesn't mean that our opponent knows our sets. They should really be respecting Hatterene here. So, they should be going after it, right? They should definitely think like, this Hat's going to max, and it's going to do all these Hatterene things. Like, realistically, that Palkia would just get one-shotted by, like, a big max smite. So, let's see what they're going to do here. Maybe they're max guarding Palkia? Looks like no. Magic Powder pops off into the Zenta. Okay. So the question is, do I really want to bring out Cali? Or they go for that? Okay, this is absolutely fine. I have no problem with that. Note that they undersped our Rilla, which is super crazy, but it's not the end of the world. Now, another thing I want to note about this is that when we go for this Magic Powder here, not only does it make it so they're a Psychic type for when we deal damage to them, but they also lose Stab on their moves, so it's really, really cool for us. That's a little bit weird. Sub Zenta. This person's like the ultimate cheese master. I mean, we can come out with this, but we'll lose it. I mean, they don't stab anymore. If we max, we're good. But no, I think you gotta go Frosmoth, don't you? And we lose the Moth, and then we bring out Cali. Like, I don't really like this at all. I don't see how we're gonna be able to break the... Yeah, I just don't see how we break that Zenta now. Maybe they'll just hit the Hat. If they hit the Hat and we can get any attack in with Frosmoth, we're good. But what a weird game so far. Sub Zenta, bulk up Palkia. The stuff this guy's doing isn't even necessarily wrong. But let's see. We'll go for the Flutter. They should know the Magic Powder plays coming here. Actually, realistically, this is a good idea. Bug Buzz goes through. Bug Buzz goes through Sub. Bro, that's so sick, right? What do I want to do here? Do I have anything? I might as well just Magic Powder the Palkia. No way. Look at me. Oh man, have you ever seen a big brain like this? Bug Buzz right through that Sub. Let's tear it up. Yo! Oh my gosh! Yo! Oh my gosh. Bet you guys learned something new today, huh? It sucks if they were able to take out the Frosmoth here, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, my brain is so big. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised that actually still KO'd because they didn't stab it. You know, right now they're just Psychic. It's not like they're Psychic Dragon Water. That was so sick. Then we just bring out the Cali and go Brutal Swing, KO everything. This is our last turn max. Do we actually... We're gonna have to max Darkness at that Palkia, I think. Because Brutal Swing... I want to get Intimidated, right? If that's in Sin, like, this is over. Stunfisk. Oh my gosh, one of these. Alright, let's actually think about this, because they're physical Palkia. Because, like, realistically versus Stunfisk, you would like to just go for a max Quake into that slot, and then... Does it change to Grass? Mimicry. Oh yeah, because he changes his type. Oh god. See, like, realistically, Lance hits so freaking hard here. See, I'm looking at it like this. If we were to go Lance here, and Brutal Swing... And then next turn we could just Dynamax the hat and then, like, how much damage does this do? Like, realistically. 110 back to that Palkia? I think it could work. How many turns we got on Trick Room? 2? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Lance play. I think it's probably right. And Brutal Swing. And then we're gonna max the hat to grind out the rest of the Palkia. It's our only option, really. Brutal Swing, popping it off. Break Sash on the Stunfisk too if it is sashed. I don't even know if we underspeed that thing. I don't know anything about Stunfisk at all. I've never seen anyone use it. Let's go! Don't kill me, bro. Oh, no! We just lost. Oh, they hit the hat. Bro! That could have been bad. Stunfisk down. That Palkia ate that like an absolute champion, by the way. And let's see if +1 Rain Palkia takes out Cali. Probably, right? Oh, went for the hat! Yo! Oh, that works for me! You can protect here if you want, but I'm about to max now, and then I'm just good to go. Wow! What a game. We should be able to get the KO with a single target max move, right? It's up lefties, too? What is more damage? I think you actually want a Hailstorm here. Oh shit, I didn't know they had any more mons. They are Rilla. Wait, we have a Rilla too, don't we? No, Rilla got KO'd. I dislike... No, I just max. If I just max, I'm good. If I max in one of the Palkia slot, I win. Or I could max and go into the Rilla slot and just get it off the board. And yeah, I think that's probably even better play. Because I can eat 2 attacks in this Palkia. Especially, like, what dragon... What... It has to be using, like, weaker attacks. It's physical. Yeah, just go in here. I think this is fine. I wouldn't be surprised to see, like, fake out Rilla, attack Palkia, and, like, remember, that Palkia is a Psychic type, so it doesn't even stab these moves. And we're taking away its weather, so, like, Liquidation's gonna do, like, 20% tops. I can't believe that foul play went into the hat slot. That was funny. Should we protect, though? Fake out there, it is okay. So they're not protecting. So they're just gonna lose it. So Rilla being down, I think Rilla's a better target here, because like it's also something that wouldn't be able to protect. You know, Palkia could have protect, like there's probably protect in that set just because there's lefties. So I think that it's just, if there was going to be a double protect, like, I want to get it on the Rilla. What's your one move? Is it I think Liquidate's what it's using. It's not like Dragon Claw, probably. Liquidate, yeah, it's absolutely fine. Big physical Palkia. I cannot believe I remembered that, like, Bug Buzz sound-based moves go through sub. If you didn't know that and you learned something today, leave that in the comments, because that was freaking amazing. And then we're gonna one-shot this guy. Oh man, this team, like, pulled so many fast ones on this guy, man. Oh, the games like this are hilarious. Okay, yeah, the Hailstorm, I think, is more damage. So 140, 220... versus, like, no, it's 260. It's way more damage to this. And, like, remember, if we go back to the Palkia, Psychic type Palkia, let's hit him with the Darkness. Let's just get the good old Darkness. Right? Yeah, 260 versus 220. Way more damage. Let's just flex on him a little bit. Liquidate again. Not going to be enough damage. Oh, that's a crit, too. Literally never lucky. Yeet! +2 max darkness to psychic type Palkia. Oh, we do be taking those, man. This team's so cracked. It's pretty good. Yeah, we do be loving to see that one. I mean, if they double into the hat and we like Calyrex, we can't stop it if they max the Lecky. If they max anything, we can't stop it. But if they lead like Zacian Cali, we still get our Trick Room up. So that means the right play is the Rilla play. I guess we could also just soak whatever damage from like the Lecky and Wide Guard with Frosmoth. Frosmoth I would rather have on the board. So like I'm gonna go Frosmoth hat this time. I think Frosmoth hat can be a lot of fun. Bring the Cali for sure. Definitely bring in the Kyogre. There's no Rillaboom after Respect. So let's try this. This might be a little bit greedy. And the issue here is if they want to lead like a fake out user, like Incin's a great lead into hat in pretty much every situation anyways. So let's just see if they lead with it. Like realistically, they should just go Incin Cali, right? I'm trying to steal this one. I'm feeling myself after that Zamazenta KO. So no Incin, please. Please no Incin. There was one. There it is. I knew it. I felt it in my bones. Oh yes. So if you go for like Electro Web Astral, I'm going to block it with Wide Guard. And if you go for like Max Lecky Astral, the hat won't get KO'd. Worst case scenario, you can probably KO the Frosmoth with something, but then I just bring out my Cali Ice and just win the game. So Wide Guard's up, Trick Room's up, and then next turn we can just start popping off with like Magic Powders and Brutal Swings. Oh, it's so good. So this is exactly what I thought. They're going to max the Lecky. Like we can't stop all of the damage. We can only stop really one of them by doing this. And again, remember what I wanted to lead with. The other lead here would have been the Rillaboom. And the Rillaboom would have fake outed the Lecky, and if they just doubled into the hat, we would have lost it. Right? So, I made the perfect call, I think, to mix it up and go with the Frosmoth. And hopefully it works, right? Wide Guard's up! Hopefully I'm not getting imprisoned. That would suck. Because, like, I played really well. Airstream, okay. That's what I expected. Goodbye, little buddy. Oh my gosh, not goodbye, little buddy. He's still hanging around. Actually, I wish it went down. Not gonna lie, that would have been better for me. Please no imprison. Please no imprison. Please, please. Astral, thank you. Praise. All right, so we actually want to get the Cali off the board. The problem is, like, if I want to get the Cali off of the board, because I don't want him to Trick me back. Not that they should even have it, but I don't want that. If I Brutal Swing, though, I KO my own Frosmoth. You know what we could do? Do we need, like... Do I need hat for, like, anything else here? Because I'm thinking, like, a couple things I can do. I could just max Hailstorm the Cali Shadow. Let myself almost get KO'd. And just Heal Pulse it. And then next turn, the Brittle Swing would finish off there. I like that. That Lecky should definitely be protecting this turn. Alright, so we're going to Heal Pulse to make sure we don't take out from our own Life Orb. And... I mean, I guess I could have just went for, like, another Wide Guard play, but... Actually, I could have clicked, like, Wide Guard Brutal Swing there, huh? Because, I mean, it would make it so I didn't kill myself for my own AoE attack. Would have been a good play, just to break Cali Sash, you know? I also just wanted to max this Frosmoth. That's definitely something I wanted to do. They're not going to expect me to Dynamax the 6 HP Pokemon, that's for sure. So let's get a little bit of health back. Hailstorm, no Protect Lecky. Holy moly, this person's angry. Please don't be Sash Trick Room back. Like, I know that they're Sashed, but don't Trick Room me back, bro. Like, you could do literally anything else. Just click that Astral till the cows come home. The fact that... Okay, good. I was going to be like, if Lecky goes here, that means that they're Trick Rooming. So we're going to lose both our Mons, but that's fine. Like, realistically, we just wanted to open up slots for the Mons in the back. And we wanted to take out the Cali too, so that's like another really, really good thing. We got up Trick Room. We took out the Sash, and then, like, we basically just bring out, like, Kyogre, Cali, and they're probably going to bring out, like, Incin or something. But I think both of our Mons have the right moves to be able to one-shot a Lecky. I think. Especially after, like, 2 ticks of Life Orb and Hail. I think we can actually take out the Lecky here. So, goodbye, hat. Yeet. Let's think about this. Incin's a good Mon to bring out here for them. That means they would fake out the Kyogre. And at least we have Protect. You know what I mean? This is Lucky's last max turn, so I think if we just Protect Ogre, like, we'd probably be fine. Maybe I shouldn't have maxed, but like I still think that was fine. It was a cool play nonetheless. Lando, bro, that is not the play. What? No way. This must be his only bomb with Protect. Right, that's the only reason I can think about this. Alright, I still have 3 turns on TR2. Oh man. That's funny. So 3 turns. Yeah, just click Glacial Lance, spout it up. Love that that's PP maxed. Thank you. Love that that's PP maxed. Thank you. Now let's see if they got any protects back there. Because they can go with like a Protect Lando, Protect Lecky if they do have Protect. I don't see why they wouldn't use it. They should have last turn. They should have done that last turn. I don't know why they didn't. Because like if they did it last turn, they'd be able to soak whatever happened last turn into this turn and then be able to do it again. And then they'd be able to wait out the Trick Room correctly. This just gave me a Glacial Lance boost. And now, like, the fact that they're not maxed anymore, like, I can one-shot with them. Either of these mons can one-shot the Lecky. Like, they could have done that so much better by doing it last turn, I think. Oh, well. I mean, I wouldn't either way. But I would have rather won with my hat. Like, policy procking my Cali Ice with a weakness policy. Oh, let's see. Zacian. Yo, better late than never. Thanks for the free, Glacial Lance boost. What is it? Not Glacial Lance, like the Grim Nay boost, or Chilling Nay. That's the one this one has. Yeah, I do think that Spout Lance will just take it out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The power of AoE damage. Taking out the hyper aggressive core. And they web with like the perfect counter to what I normally would have wanted to lead with. I picked the anti-meta Frosmoth lead and it actually paid off. Big damage. That's a bulky Zacian, by the way. That's a really, really bulky Zacian. Because we're neutral right now. Let's see. This should still KO. We're like, Wave Incense, Spout. Yeah, they're donezoed. But very, very bulky Zacian. Yeah, we're going to take another win with this team. I'm digging it, man. This team is so much fun to play. There's just so many different things you can do. And the flowcharts that they made in the Patreon post that they submitted it with really, really help a lot. Ice Rider Mirror Match. Sounds like a job for Frosmoth Hatterene? Kind of, doesn't it? I don't even need to change your type. I just hit you with a bug attack. Like, I can literally just lead with Frosmoth and hit you with a bug attack. They should be bringing the Incin. Incin's so good versus Hat. I should have had that happen to me earlier. So I think that we're going to lead Rilla. Rilla Hat's good. That way we get up Trick Room. But, like, they're a Trick Room team, too. So this is going to be dicey. I think Rilla's good. And then I don't really want to bring Calyrex because there's a Gastro. So I'll just bring Frosmoth and Cali. And I hope we can make this work. Hopefully they go with a really aggressive variant that uses, like, you know, the Lecky, the Yveltal, probably the Incin Gastro. And just don't bring their Cali Ice. That'd be great. I mean, I have Kyogre. You don't want to mess with me. You don't want to bring your Cali Ice to fight my Ogre. What are you gonna do? Max Overgrowth me? Please don't Max Overgrowth me. Let's see. Lucky. Huh. Well, that's definitely not what I was expecting. How much do we do I underspeed the Cali Ice? It's a really good question. I'll check my Cali Ice's speed, and then I'll check out my Frosmoth speed to see who's faster. I don't know what Frosmoth's base speed is. If it underspeeds Cali Ice, that's like actually super broken. So, yeah, let's check it out. I want to say this thing's a 50 though. 86, 71. So we outspeed it. It means, I mean, I still have to make that play, right? I still have to get Trick Room up. I have to get up Trick Room with this team. Trick Room's up. I'm going to fake out the Alecki slot. You know, that sounds really weird. I think this is my actual only out. Right? Unless someone... Who are we fake outing? No, I'm going to fake out the Cali. Who are they maxing? It's the Alecki. Cool. I made the right play. I mean, I'm assuming Lucky's the one in like the yellow fastball, right? So they're gonna hit the hat. We're gonna get our Trick Room, and then we're gonna go for some weird stuff here. I guess I can always Magic Powder their Cali. No, I don't have to Magic Powder Cali with anything. I can just hit it with a bunch of super effective moves. Protect. Okay, works for me. Absolutely works for me. No problems there at all. Please Airstream my Rilla. If you could just Airstream my Rilla, never Lucky. It's fine. Sash is up. So let's think about this. Frosmoth can pop that Cali in the mouth. But if the Cali gets a proc off of... We're going to U-turn. We definitely U-turn here. But we don't want to proc the policy on that Cali if they have it, right? We're just going to go for it like this. Resets our fake out for later on in the game too, so we can like fake out their Cali and stuff if we have to. Max Guard, no way! Oh my god, what a absolute pog champ. That sucks. Yeah, that's bad. We just died. Yeah, we're just double dead now. I needed to get that U-turn off. Because right now they're sitting at pretty at +2 attack. Which means I have to max my Cali. And I can't policy proc. You know what? I'm going to hope that our Frosmoth just underspeeds their Cali. I think that's what I'm going to do. Or Y-Guard Lance into next turn win speed tie. Do we even need the Lance, or do we just... Hard to say, right? That sends a big bully back there. I don't have an issue with Y-Guard Lance for this first turn. I think you kind of have to. If they want to pull the trigger in high horsepower or something and play around Y-Guard, they can be that good. They're switching out their Max Alecki. Okay. That's probably not a bad play, bringing in Sin, right? Okay. I don't hate this. Y-Guard's up. Let's see if we would have won the speed tie. Because that was my other option, was like winning a speed tie. Looks like I do at least win the speed tie potentially. It's gonna do decent damage, but not amazing. Imagine if I just read that in switch in and just went for the biggest freaking lash out of all time. Let's think about this. They're gonna fake out to stop. Yeah, they're gonna fake out to stop me from using Y-Guard. So if my Cali underspeeds, maybe they're running a faster Cali. Yeah, I wish Lash Out would have been, that would have been so sick. Or I'll still KO. Okay. Alecki? Yveltal. Sick. I like that play. That's sick. If we underspeed them here, though, we're still in a really good spot. I think we are. I don't think we underspeed. Realistically, I don't. I do not think we underspeed. But they could be like a really fast Cali on this team. They really could. On that sort of squad with like Yveltal and Alecki, with things like Airstream and Electro Ups and stuff, they could just be fast. Alright, and... I'm right! Let's go! I knew it! I knew you were a fast Cali. Like, I just felt it. I just felt it. Alright, so... this is gonna force the Incin back in, right? It has to be a vested Yveltal back there. And then they have an Alecki. Can I lash out? I don't want to lash at anything. I was like, I can lash out now. I don't have to. We actually think, like, realistically, do we just go into that freaking Incin slot? Do we just actually just destroy it? I think so. Protective Altal. Ooh. Why would I hit? I don't even need to hit it right now. I don't need to do anything. Let's go! Good damage. No berries activating. Frosmoth. Oh, they taunted me, so they're stopping me from using Y guards and stuff like that. I wonder why they didn't just Flare Blitz me. They undersped my Frosmoth. Huh. It's fine with me. That's Incin down. My last max turn, we can just throw a big Blizzard into the Yveltal and just win against the Alecki. I think we got it. Oh my gosh. No more electricity, thank you. Yeah, I think Glacial and Blizzard will just do it. Alright, let's check this out. Last turn trick. Oh, okay. That's my turn. I thought I had. Oh, bad. I'm bad. I thought I had another trick room turn. That's my fault. Realistically, I still think you. I mean, the Flutter dropped the special attack on the Yveltal, but I still think you have to go after Yveltal. And then we're at -2. I think you need high horsepower to kill at -2, unless they policy proc me, which they totally might. No, it's better actually just to trick room here in case anything lives at all. Yeah, in case the Alecki lives at all, it's better to trick room here. Rising Voltage isn't going to do a ton. It's also better to trick room there to avoid like Sucker Punch. You know what I mean? Dark Pulse. Yeah, you can get this guy off the board, but I don't think that Alecki can 1v1 Frosmoth. I don't think Alecki 1v1s Frosmoth if we take a Yveltal this turn. Yes, we'll take Life Orb Chip, but like I have that Scales ability, right? It gives me like super buffed special attack. Oh my gosh. Frosmoth's so good! And now we have 100% accuracy Blizzards. Ice Scales, right? That's the name of the ability. Let's just check it, make sure. I mean, if there was one Pokemon that can make the magic happen, it's definitely Alecki. Yeah, Pokemon struck by Ice Scales have damage taken from special attacks. And I think my EV spread is just like super aggressive. Yeah, I got full HP. Yeah, let's see. Don't crit me, bro. Don't do it. Please don't crit me. Please just don't crit me. Rising Voltage. It's only a 70. There's no terrain. Life Orb. Oh, we ate that like a champion. Oh my gosh. Frosmoth anti-meta. Oh man, this team's so cool. Every game this team plays is just like really, really cool. I even ended with a super nice number on my health. Like, we take those wins, guys. Everyone, please go use this rental. Go back at the start of the video, check out the rental. Absolutely amazing team. Thank you so much for submitting it. And if you guys want to see more rentals or submit your own, think about checking out the Patreon. Think about letting me know in the comments if you guys want to see more teams like this. And other than that, peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.